Hey guys, Vertebros are back, Dr. Matt and Dr. Zach. So we are here today to talk a bit about a common, let's say, obstacle for patients that are seeking out chiropractic care. Either one, they have themselves had a bad experience at a chiropractic office, or two, they know someone who had a bad experience at a chiropractic office, which obviously you can really go to any type of health, a place for health, go a place for to just buy furniture. And if the first experience you have is bad, most of the time you write them off completely. But we would encourage you to not just base your first experience or base your entire opinion on whether you should seek out chiropractic care based on your first experience. Like to say, don't just judge the entire book off of the first page you read, okay? So what do you think with Dr. Zach? What are some things that we need to be looking at?
Yeah, absolutely. So kind of dovetailing off of, if you go to buy furniture and you don't like that one place, or an example I like to use that's simple is like we all go out to eat, right? We like to enjoy a nice meal, but maybe you go to a restaurant for the first time and you have a bad experience. Maybe your food comes out cold, or the waitress was mean to you, or you just, maybe for whatever reason, you just didn't have a good experience. Like, does that mean that you're not going to go out to eat again?
No, not a chance.
Like, of course not, right? So really what you want to do is, like, if you have something that maybe goes wrong, you can bring it up to the owner, or just, you got to let people know, because sometimes they don't know exactly what they did wrong, but that doesn't mean it's a bad restaurant, but obviously you had a bad experience, so you want to make sure you can try to at least rectify that. Or, if you don't want to do that, at least maybe you're going to go somewhere else to eat, right? Like, you're not just going to avoid the whole thing in general. So I think that's an easier way to think about it as well. And then I was going to say, Dr. Zach actually had a really great analogy, and he was probably going to say it right there, but we're talking about health here, guys. We're not talking about just restaurants, places like that. We're talking about health. So just because you go to the dentist and you have a bad experience at one dentist, you should never just write off dentistry, right? Because that would be silly. You'd end up with terrible teeth and you'd be in a lot of trouble. Or Dr. Zach mentioned, like, if you go to the gym and you have one bad experience at a gym, you shouldn't say, well, gym, I'm not doing gym anymore. It's terrible. We're not going and working out anymore. That's silly. So, and the same thing goes to chiropractic. We're talking about the health of your spine and nervous system. One bad experience should not dictate whether you take care of your spine or you do or don't. So we encourage you to make sure that you actually still seek out chiropractic care, because it's crucial for the overall health of you and your family. Yeah. And one thing I'll add too, like about our office, is that really because, a lot of times you can go into a chiropractic office and they might just have you go on the table, check a few things, and then adjust you right away. Yeah. And it's like, okay, like that might get you, feeling a little bit better, but it's like in our office, what we do is we make sure we go and do a thorough evaluation of exactly what's going on with you. So we have lots of different tools that we can use, from just gathering an in-depth history of, what has your life been like what are you experiencing, right? What's your history? And then we also have nerve, muscle, and x-ray evaluation, so we can really get all the pieces of the puzzle to figure out really how we can best help you. And we really just want to explain exactly what's going on every step of the way.
Yeah, well, we got to be thorough. To see is to know, and to not see is to guess. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Stay tuned for more awesome content from us.